SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. Week 7 is finally upon us as Thursday Night Football is set to kick off tonight between the Arizona Cardinals hosting the Seattle Seahawks in an NFC West divisional battle. And while the Seahawks come in as solid road favorites in this game, I've chosen to kind of spread out some of my risk in this game. Give you a couple of prop betting picks here that I am feeling really good about, both on the player and the team performance side. And we'll start it off on the player performance side with a guy on the Arizona Cardinals that I really like this season, and that is the young running back Andre Ellington, who has a total yards total of 64.5 of rushing and receiving yards in this game. And I'm really liking the over in this pick at -130. Ellington has been getting more and more snaps and more touches as time goes on, as the Cardinals and Bruce Arians realize that Rashard Mendenhall is definitely not the answer at running back. And like we did with Gio Bernard and scoring touchdowns, I think Ellington is starting to emerge as that guy that's going to take over Mendenhall's role. Maybe not permanently because he's not that type of back, but he's definitely getting enough touches to get over 65 or more total yards in this game. Last 2 games, he's had 85 or more total yards combined, rushing and receiving. He's had over 50 yards rushing in those games. He's getting at least 8 to 10 carries on the rushing end and several catches and targets out of the backfield on the passing end. Likely the Cardinals going to be playing from behind in this game, as most people are projecting, which would mean that Ellington is going to get more looks as a pass target in this game. I think his chances of getting 65 or more yards in this game pretty good, so take the over in this one, even though the chalk's pretty high at -130. Another guy we're going with the over with is Russell Wilson, and his rushing yards total in this game against the Arizona Cardinals, as you said, at only 47.5 rushing yards, and the over is coming in at chalked at -130. Now Wilson has been running a little bit better this week on the road, especially over the last couple of games. He would have dominated this rushing yards total, as he's definitely been running a little bit more because of the Seahawks' lack of passing options. He's had to scramble a lot, and against that Arizona Cardinals front 7, who likely going to be able to get some pressure onto him in this game, I think he's going to have to end up scrambling a little bit as well. However, the middle of the field is likely going to be open for the Seahawks in this one. I think if Wilson can get away in a couple of these, 47.5 rushing yards shouldn't be that big of an issue for the young quarterback, as Arizona is not very good at defending the middle of the field. Just look at what what tight ends have done against Arizona so far this season. So even though it's at once again -130, really like the Russell Wilson rushing yards total over 47.5. Finally, the final prop I'm giving you here is a team prop for both of these games here, and it's the field goal total here, which is set at 3.5, and I'm going with the over here in this one, which is set at even money here at +100. I think there could be 4 more field goals in this game, probably a lack of touchdowns. Both teams pretty good kickers on either end, and very good defenses, obviously. Arizona playing at home, I think, is going to be the key in this game. I think they're going to hold Seattle's offense down to only a couple of touchdowns in this game, likely a lot of field goals. The touchdown total is set at only 3.5, yet the total is over 40 points. So you can see that for that to happen, there's going to have to be a lot of field goals scored in this game. And for what the books are projecting, this seems like a really great value here, coming in at even money for there to be 4 or more field goals. So take the over on the field goal total at 3.5 at +100, as well as Russell Wilson's rushing yards total 47.5 on the over, and Andre Ellington's total yards total 64.5 on the over as well. All 3 of those to your Thursday Night Football prop betting picks here. Best of luck to you on this one, and we'll see you this weekend for the rest of the Week 7 slate. I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of The Sharp Pick.